Hi guys, doing this is good old government Mr. Robin here, and today's the confirmation of Judge Kavanaugh, who went through the ringer yesterday, which is a very insane thing that happened to him yesterday, and went through the ringer, big time, pig time, no bullshit, no more, no less. Holy crap! He went through absolute ringer yesterday and got really destroyed. Big butt. He fought back, and a lot of issues, a lot of issues that went through the ringer. Even Dr. Ford went through the ringer herself. Didn't know about the invitation. Did not know about the committee was going to go out to California. Come to California and to talk to her. Didn't know about the polygraph guy being paid for. She did not even know any of this. So she's a victim as much as Judge Kavanaugh. And really, really sad. And it is a very sad thing that, when you're accused of something that happened years ago, and even though there's no proof of it, there's no evidence of it all, it is a very tragic, insane. I mean, it is really at a point where you have to think, okay, why is this person going through this, even though there's no evidence? There's no corroborated evidence of at all. The accuser doesn't have the date or the place. Can't provide a timeline. Can't prove what day in '82 we're at in '82. Even the second accuser can't provide any evidence. The New York Times couldn't investigate because they couldn't get a precise timeline of what happened. And when it happened, you cannot really say, well, this person's guilty based on what? You can't say that the judge did anything because there's no evidence. The witnesses state, well, we weren't there. There's no proof. It's a con game that the Democrats are putting the judge and Dr. Ford through. Absolutely, it's a goddamn con game. This is such bullshit that when you look at the whole thing that they're going through, if there was proof, where is it? Can you provide the timeline? Can you provide evidence of witnesses that were there? If you can't, well, you're screwed. To prove your accusation, you have to back it up with evidence. Circumstantial evidence that would put the judge and his friend there. Now, when you say that they were there and they did this, they did that, they did this, they did that, and you cannot corroborate. You throw out names. This person was there. That person was there. This person was there, and they come out and say, "Well, look, hey, we weren't there." Can't prove it because if you name somebody, they're gonna say, "Hey, look, we weren't there." You can't prove it. And then if you're a second accuser, but you say, well, I don't know, it could be him, it might be him, because I don't know, I was drunk, then something is really wrong there. Okay? You gotta understand, just because you say, well, it could be him or it might be him, is not really an accusation. You're saying, well, it could be him or it might be him, but I don't know, I was drunk. Your accusation will come into question And you will be ridiculed for, say, look, this happened, could have happened, might have happened. Can you prove it? I don't know. I was drunk. Shit. If you can't prove it because you're drunk, then there's nothing to prove. Your allegations is hearsay. Now, if this was done in a courtroom, your accusations will be hearsay. No proof there. Can't prove it. Can you prove it's hearsay? No. Can it be hearsay? Yeah. So, you have to understand, hey, this is mere bullshit. Hey, the Democrats would run with anything to prove, well, yeah, well, this happened. Can you prove it? I mean, even if you get a FBI investigation, and they do investigate it, and find out there's no proof, somebody is going to get put through the ringer. Because even if you do, they're not going to prove anything. Even if they do, I mean, it could be 50 years ago, but it wouldn't matter then. You know, I mean, it wouldn't matter because even if you couldn't prove it, you know, even if you couldn't prove it, but you still stick to your story, and you can't prove it, but you still stick with the story, people are still going to say, well, we never met the judge. We never went to a party where the judge was there or went there or could have gone there once or whatever. But the second accuser kept going back to parties, high school and college. If you're drunk, you're not going to prove on who put their balls in your face. How are you going to do that? I mean, you understand, you're saying, well, this was the mid-'80s. And it's just that you have something wrong there, you know? I mean, it could be a drunk floozy, and the Democrats will take your story as golden. Michael Avenatti is a stupid motherfucker. Okay, even the committee on the Republican side said this guy is fucking full of shit. Okay, Michael Avenatti is fucking full of shit. This creepy porn lawyer is full of shit. Okay, has been full of shit since day one. Okay, this guy probably got a blowjob from Stormy Daniels for payment for his service or help. It is insane. This guy is out to become famous because he's probably banging this porn star or what? Who knows? But they ain't gonna help him. He ain't got no proof. His facts are like toilet paper. They're up his ass. It's full of shit. So it ain't gonna help you. Your proof is beyond credibility. It's not even close to credibility. It's like not even a full 5-10% of credibility. You're fucked up in the mind here. They're demanding. I mean, he was interviewed on Fox News by Tucker Carlson, but he had a demand of not being called a creepy porn lawyer. Well, that really blew up in his face because he is a creepy porn lawyer. I mean, it's insane. You know, it's really insane. Really insane. Either way. Um, I mean, even if you come within a smidge of just a little bit of proof, it's not enough. It's really not enough. Do you have any proof? I mean, do you have proof? Who knows? But if you ain't got no proof, but you say, well, I'm with facts and convictions. No, you're biased and bullshit, my friend. Um, it's not really worth. I mean, this guy should be worried about how to clear his own attitude. I mean, the guy has a problem. I mean, he has issues. I don't know. I mean, the guy's out for fame because he's probably banging his client, and his so-called accusation against the president is fucking bullshit. And the media, they're they're gonna eat up what's said, and they're gonna take it as evidence. It's all hearsay. In a court of law, it's hearsay. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. So I don't know. I just it is bullshit. Bonafide bullshit. Bonafide bullshit. It is very. I'm not buying Michael Avenatti's bullshit. I'm not buying Dr. Ford's shit. Her accusations, because it's just a Democratic ruse to put this guy out to pasture so they could save a seat, hoping that if they win some seats in this Senate or Congress or the House or the House, they're not going to win it. They're not going to win it. Matter of fact, they're going to lose some seats, and the Republican Party are going to win most of the majority of the seats in the Senate, the Congress, and even the House. So